Yeah. Anyways, let's do just like a quick recap. Oh yeah, and let me grab up the actual PDF of the fucking campaign. That would probably help to have available.
Is the music actually playing?
It is, at least for me. Is it not playing for others?
It's not playing for me, but I think that's a me thing. I think once you switch tracks, it'll play.
Okay, yeah. So
this has happened at least once before.
Yeah, last time, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it did. But anyways, let's just do a quick recap. You know, kind of the important points. And then we'll get going.
Shannon went insane, finally.
Yep. Something that was not in the scenario at all. I had to look in the core rulebook for the stats on something. But I was like, you presented the opportunity to me, and it was like, perfect. Here's what I'm gonna do.
So Shannon knows literally everything. She even knows about me.
Yep. Yeah, she knows that you're all characters in a fucking, like, on the line.
In a game.
Yeah, and not just in a game, but, like, in an online, like, simulation version of a game that's usually played in person.
Yep. So yeah, she's dealing with that. Thanks to the Waffle House.
Yeah, that will never not be funny. You guys won't believe what I saw in the vision at Waffle House.
Bro, every time at a Waffle House, some crazy shit happens. Whether it's a fight or a vision from an eldritch god,
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Every time.
It's the Waffle House experience, quintessential.
Exactly.
We need to explain how we got to the Waffle House.
Yeah, just just do a rundown of the last session, like what you guys have done so far, and where you're at now.
Well, we picked up where we had left off right after the hospital.
Oh yeah,
the mental hospital.
Yep.
Yep, with the guy who died, basically.
Yeah, who
or was already dead, probably.
Dead, yeah.
Yeah, he was dead. Apparently, he'd been dead before, before you even talked to him, but somehow...
Peter Delphin.
Yeah. And he kind of gave you the rundown.
Basically told us that there was still time to stop these people from doing a ritual and basically hijacking the natural cycle of whatever the god's name is. Is it Shub-Niggurath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just pronouncing it that way because we don't want Twitch to auto ban because they miss, because it's not a word in the dictionary, and so.
Right.
But yeah.
Let's just call it Shub-Ni.
Yeah.
Or just Shub.
Shub-Ni for short.
Yep. Big Mama
Shub.
Shub. Yep. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Same brain cell. Drift compatible.
Hell yes. Big goat Mama Shub.
So anyway, we need to let this next cycle of rebirth and renewal start up again, or else the world will be...
Reality will cease to exist, right? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Or at least our version of reality will cease to exist, and whoever does the fucking ritual, their version of reality will be what remains.
Exactly.
And I think he told us... Did he tell us to go to find those meteor shards at...
Yeah, he told us that, and that they were... That, he also had a thumb drive of what he told you was, a video that showed how the ritual is done.
Yep.
So anyway, we decided to go to the lake or the pond. What was it called again?
Dark Hollow
Middlesex
Pond.
Fells.
Yeah,
Dark Hollow Pond.
In Middlesex Fells Park, or natural reserve,
which is in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah, it's in
near Boston.
Yep, Boston. It's like an hour's. It's like an hour's drive. Away from Boston.
How about them apples?
Yeah. How about them apples, bruh?
So we got to the lake.
How did I find out that my buddy from the war died?
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Shannon was basically looking up anything about like any relevant. Was looking for any like information or like stories related
on the
to
lake.
Yeah, related to like that area and like that lake in particular, and found that there were over 100 cases of reported missing like dogs since 1984, and 2 human deaths in that same time. One of whom was one of your fellow squad mates who came back, and like kind of classic. And I wouldn't say overdone because it's not like it's exaggerated. It's literally all things that actually happen to people, which is what makes it hit that much harder. But yeah, like that's how you found out.
Unfortunate PTSD tragic story that is all too familiar.
Yeah, okay, and just looking it up, Middlesex Fells is about 15 minutes kind of northwest of Boston if you take I-93 south. Random trivia. Anyways, keep going.
But yeah, I found out that my buddy had taken his own life.
Yeah, it was ambiguous.
And was found.
But yeah,
found at the lake.
Yeah, he was found at the lake. The police basically kind of were like, they didn't bother investigating. They were like, yeah, suicide or accidental, and just kind of left it there. And like nobody had found his body until like after the thaw. So like he clearly died there in the winter, but nobody had bothered to check if he nobody had bothered to check in like with him. Like all of a sudden, like he had no one to talk to, or like he didn't have his family kind of ditched him. His girlfriend had basically cheated on him while he was out in Iraq, and so even his like therapist and psychiatrists, like when he stopped showing up for meetings, like they didn't call anyone or like try to check in. So it wasn't until the pond thawed and just like someone came across his body lying face down in the at the shore of the pond. Anyways.
But yeah, and that obviously rocked Kaminsky.
Yeah.
And well, I guess then we went to the pond.
Yep.
And Wade had a wonderful time using his new costume.
His scuba costume.
Yes, his convenient scuba costume of a very friendly fish.
Yep.
So he waded in.
Yes. He waded into the pond and found a package that contained something. Took it out and then was immediately accosted by zombies.
Yep.
And I recognized one of them as my buddy Jason from the war.
Jason! Sorry.
I had to pick the name Jason, didn't I?
You did.
Jason!
But luckily you guys didn't let it detract from the actual emotional impact of the moment, and I'm proud of you. Anyways.
Yeah, I was useless in that fight.
If anything, I feel like it added to the emotional impact. Seeing his dead friend fucking resurrected. That was crazy.
Yep. And then we beat the shit out of the zombies.
Yep. Yeah. Also, do you guys remember what the others, like what the other 2 zombies were? Because they also were familiar to you guys.
Oh, right. One of them was Jose.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was
The rain killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name?
And then I think more of them were starting to spawn, so we kind of booked it out of there.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then, yeah, you guys were able to book it.
And we went to the Waffle House to open up a tarp bundle we found in the pond.
Yep. After watching.
May not have been a good idea.
Yep. And yeah, right after or right before that, you watched that the video like on the USB stick that Delphin gave you.
That's right.
Yeah, where you saw like this weird, like hyper realistic yet historic, like something that looked like it was straight out of like a AAA like History Channel type documentary. But
Looked like people LARPing, but it was too good for people to be LARPing.
yeah, and you kind of yeah, and you saw like, you know, everything. And then yeah, you opened up the tarpaulin bag at the Waffle House because you figured.
What the fuck was that?
You
I'm
good?
sorry, I just thought I heard a demon speaking. I'm good.
I heard a weird sound too. I don't know.
It sounded like a distorted demon voice. That was terrifying. All right, I'm okay.
Call of Cthulhu starting to leak out of the Roll20. We've been playing too long.
Shannon's insanity is hitting Robobike very fucking well, very real right
Roll
now.
sanity.
Yeah, I'm
But,
rolling.
like,
Yeah, that
but
meeting with
roll
that
in real life.
elder god kind of seeped out of Shannon.
Holy shit.
But yeah, you guys opened the tarpaulin bag in the Waffle House. Do you remember what you found in there?
Yeah,
A skull
Oh yeah, that's right.
with 3 metal pins in it that seemed to be like wired.
Yeah, and you were able to get them out, but like, you did also notice the like 3 kind of like that like trio of 3 circles, like a 3-circle Venn diagram right on like the forehead, but there was also something else that was, you know, of note a little bit that happened at the Waffle House.
I'll let Shannon explain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so as we were kind of like looking at the skull, the waitress came up to the table and asked if we were ready for our order. And in what seemed like to the rest of the party in an instant, Shannon lost herself. But to what it seemed like for Shannon like it lasted for a long time. And she basically saw everything. She doesn't know how to make much sense of it, but she saw everything. She saw me playing the game in my room. She saw the whole Crusader thing. She saw everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when she snapped back to reality, there goes Rabbity. Yep. And she just like threw everything off the table, and we had to leave Waffle House at that point.
Yeah, they kicked you out.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they threw you out. They were like, because it was only like 11 p.m.
Yeah, it was way too early for shit to be popping off like that.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not the first Waffle House that Wayne has been banned from.
Yeah, and also it was clearly not their
But
first
it's normally
encounter with the
food-related
mythos.
reasons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
were like,
they knew about
They were like,
Cthulhu.
they were like, get your Elder God bullshit out of here.
What did you say? Like, yeah, Flaga, get the fuck out of here, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
You did like part of the chant or whatever. That shit had me dying.
yeah, yeah. And they're like, what? You got ghouls, fucking deep ones. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Anyways,
They were not amused.
no. But
And so after that, we went out into the parking lot so that Shannon could regroup what little mentality she had left. And Then we went. After that, did we go to Arkham?
Yeah.
And then we went to the Arkham University.
Yeah, I mean, it was too late. You guys checked into a hotel.
Oh, that's right.
And then you went to like Arkham University, like the admin, and you found out some information. You found out Ariadna's like real name, like her. Let me grab the info. Yeah, you found out that she went under the name Astrid Verdant, which was her born name. She was actually born as with a conjoined twin who had to be sacrificed to save Ariadna's life, which you imagine probably fucked her up, and quite possibly is what inspired her to go into the field of like genetics, like medical genetics and stuff like that. But she taught classes at Miskatonic from 1986 to like 2000 to like 2000. She taught classes from 2006 or 1986 2000 to 2001, but she kind of continued her work at the university as like a head of like the research department until 2006, when she caught chronic pneumonitis, which was a respiratory problem brought on from kind of consistent exposure to chemical agents, which caused her to leave her job midway through that kind of semester to devote the rest of her life to understanding human genetics. You found out in the following years, up to 2014, she obtained profitable patents related to new in vitro fertilization methods, as well as complementary medication against cancer. And according to what could be verified, those patents have generated great dividends managed by a non-profit organization called Crown Foundation. You also found out that, according to news reports and testimony of funeral attendees, Astrid Verdant died at home in 2015 as a result of her serious illness. And you found her old address. You also found out that in 2019, Crown Foundation made a donation to start the construction of a new building in the French Hill neighborhood as a focus point for offices and leisure in the town. And it's called Crown Plaza in recognition of the foundation that funded it. But yeah, and that you also found out that like she during her time she had over the course of years she had started to begin spending more and more time in trips and queries to the restricted section of the library, Armitage Library at the university. Also, you found out about a romance with one of her like subjects that she'd been, using in her research on genetics, named Jeremias Rosenbaum, who has Treacher-Collins syndrome, and yeah, he apparently ended up in a pretty bad way, like basically homeless, and with no kind of future.
And he delivered a pizza to the ladies.
Yeah, potentially him, but definitely like someone with some sort of congenital condition. And then you guys went to, we ended with you guys stopping at number 43 Boundary Street, which was the address you got. You found, I forget who was it who had the low credit rating, who determined, one of you, like, you found a symbol next to the mailbox in the house, and whoever it was...
Probably Shannon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was probably Shannon.
Her credit rating is 22.
Yeah, so, yeah, you were able to note that this weird symbol is one used by, down and outs, used to indicate a well-protected house.
Hobo graffiti.
Yeah, exactly. And the nearby hospital makes it impossible to find parking spaces in the streets surrounding the house, And despite being a well-to-do area, it isn't unusual to see homeless people dragging their belongings around in supermarket trolleys. You saw people going through trash cans in search of discarded food at the hospital itself, as well as cafeterias and restaurants that inundate the area.
We also got accosted by a man who was trying to give us beans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He said, "What up, young bloods? Let me give you some of these beans."
Yep. Yeah, exactly. He would not take no for an answer.
He wouldn't.
But, yeah, you also found out that the house was sold to a man named Dr. Roger Fallon. Yeah, so now we can begin, and everybody
Start her up.
Yep, start her up, boys.
So we're out in front of the house, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell the gang about the hobo graffiti.
Yep. Which, by the way.
Know.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the you checking your social media that morning, and
oh yeah, looking at all the weird social media posts. That's right. Yeah, like evil will be dethroned to give away to paradise on earth. # restoration him. The day has come. The future will set us free. # restoration him. And then it's a picture of a fucking anime girl.
Yep, I figured that would
be. And the Skyrim double anniversary enhanced legendary edition is coming out soon. Thank God I can finally buy Skyrim for the 69th time.
Yep. I wanted to make sure it was grounded in reality. But I figured like some sort of random e-girl would be the type of person that Shannon would probably also follow.
Yeah. But yeah, Restorationum is trending worldwide with 125,000 different tweets.
Yep.
55,000 people tweeting about it.
There might also be some other little things in there if you look closely, but that's those are the
odd symbol found in GTA 6, an Easter egg. Oh, it's a goddamn fucking box jellyfish. I never noticed that before. Total lunar eclipse to be visible along east coast of U.S., particularly New England.
Trending worldwide, greatest of all time.
Yep.
The GOAT.
Hell yeah. But you notice Go has less tweets than Restoration.
Yep.
They haven't all been gifted the knowledge.
Really, so yeah.
Yeah, Mama Shub does not.
Social media popping off.
Yeah, it turns out that Mama Shub is not great with social media. She's from an older generation.
Yeah. I'll have to help her out with that one.
Yeah, teach her how
Camille,
to appeal to followers. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
When Camille opened her phone, she was like, "Man, my favorite get ready with me person's got such a weird outfit today."
What are they wearing?
What a strange choice. That's some crazy eyeliner.
Oh my god.
It's all just like symbols all over her face.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that. Now, what do you guys want to do?
Kaminsky's just gonna say, "Are we gonna stand out here and look at our phones all day?"
I'm sorry, I just noticed. I hadn't checked social media in a while. It's weird, it's like kind of fucking weird. Anyways, yeah, we should probably put our phones away.
Gotta swipe your phone out here.
I see Wayne just gesture to put something away, but he has nothing in his hands.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Robo, you should have access to a new handout that is only available to you because you were the one who.
Oh, sick!
Yeah, you were the one who knew the.
I got the whole. Hobo dictionary here.
Yep.
All right.
Are there gonna be like people inside here?
You know that it was sold. You don't know if the owner is home.
Only one way to find out.
Mostly because of the hobo graffiti.
Yeah.
Is the one that is the symbol I saw a well-protected house?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for any more hobo graffiti since there's a lot of hobos around. It seems like.
Yeah. Good idea.
Well, Wynn's gonna go up and ring the doorbell.
Ding
Yeah, let's go talk to this
dong.
guy if he's home.
A well-dressed man opens the door. He's wearing a pair of glasses and let me put him on the where is he? Did I not? Okay. Did I not? Guess I did not. Let me do some. Guess I didn't create a. For some reason, I didn't create a profile for him, but.
Oopsies.
Okay, anyways. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no
But-
worries.
Anyways, here's what he looks like. I'll enlarge this for you guys so you can see.
Excuse me.
That's what he looks like.
He looks familiar.
Yeah, but, yes, sorry, I'm not interested in, I'm not interested in, whatever you're selling.
I haven't even done the spiel yet. Oh, man. Anyways, no, I'm not trying to sell you anything. We were actually interested in the previous owner of the house. We were trying to look her up. I was wondering if you had any information on her.
I don't know who you're, like, I don't know anything about who, I just bought this house from the Crown Foundation. They were selling it nice and, you know, an accessible price, and it's a nice house. Oh yeah.
So you don't know anything about the previous owner or anything? Nothing about. What was her name?
Astrid Verdant.
Astrid Verdant.
Oh, I recognize that name. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys also, I realized I forgot to remind you that you saw that a lot of, like, not much remains of the old house, but some details were still observed in the structure, such as the little enclosed balcony facing east from where the old town can be seen, as well as the university and the French Hill neighborhood with the large imposing Crown Plaza building beyond. But anyways, yeah, he says, oh yeah, I recognize that name. Give me just a second. And he's kind of jogging his memory. Yeah, she taught at Miskatonic when I was an undergrad. That was a while ago. And that was just before I left for Boston to continue my studies. But why do you?
That's all you didn't have any, like, you know, that's all you know. That's all you got. I mean, it's fine if that's all you got. I'm just.
I mean, I took a few classes by her when I was an undergrad, but
What was she like?
she was very, very, very smart, very passionate about what she did, and she was a good professor. always
But you
gave...
didn't really know her outside of the classroom.
Oh no, she focused a lot on congenital like deformities and like developmental genetics and genetic engineering. I was more into the obviously the active practice of medicine, and so I kind of just took. She taught a few core classes probably as as assigned as professors often do.
Assigned curriculum, yeah.
But
Okay.
What was
Is
the
there
name of the foundation again?
the Crown Foundation.
We noticed that the house is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Cheese.
Just ask, you know anything about the Crown Foundation or work for them or anything like that?
I mean, I just remember buying this house through a real estate agent about 7 years ago. But I remember, I mean, there was some stuff, left in the house that I threw out because, not my stuff. I needed to make room for furniture and all of my belongings. But I obviously have the deed. If you need, if you want me, I can go check.
That would be very nice of you.
Yes, of course. But by the way, are any of you in a profession related to teaching or medicine?
I don't think so.
Cheese, you're not in the game.
Oh shit.
But
There he is.
Yep.
He still wasn't in the game.
Well, he was.
I mean, I'm
but
not in the
he-
game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being serious. I've had it up this whole time.
Oh, that's weird. Then
I see you guys.
No,
your
like you
picture
just
was
you
not
just popped
there,
in.
and you just popped in. Yeah, but I did see you join earlier when
Weird.
when we were first starting too. So yeah, I don't know. It's just Roll20 being fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think any of us are in the teaching or I don't think any of us teaching or medicine. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Or at least if any of you
No.
demonstrate some level of competency in either.
I mean, I am a trained psychiatrist.
Yeah, that would count. That would count. Because that will definitely influence how helpful this man will be. Like, he basically will talk to you, but he kind of...
Dismisses the rest of the group.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't seem to
He
want to
assumes
waste
we're
his
his
time.
lackeys.
Yeah, he just...
Yep.
You guys are
Yes,
uneducated by his
these
standards.
are my TAs.
Yeah. And,
The only guy qualified enough to talk to this guy is wearing a
fucking mascot
a
outfit.
costume.
Yep. I mean, he knows
love
that
it.
that like the smartest people often have are
The
often,
strangest quirks.
Yeah, are often very eccentric.
Yeah.
So he comes back and he's you see him going to what looks like an office next to the enclosed balcony that you saw from the outside. He reaches into a drawer in the very nice looking desk and pulls out a set of documents in a folder. And he comes back to the door, and he looks through them and, oh yes, here it is. Proprietor, Crown Foundation. I guess the real estate agent was selling it on their behalf, and I'm sure that's actually good to know. It means that the money I spent on this house likely went to a good cause.
Shannon whispers under her breath, "That's what they'd like you to think."
He seems to ignore you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well. Oh.
As I elbow Shannon to shush.
And I
Very
side eye
large
you.
folder you've got there. Is there anything else interesting in it?
No, but he'll let you look.
All right.
Don't worry, you don't have to make a spot hidden or anything. There's nothing else there. It's just like, a set of documents that are the deeds that are relevant to the transfer of ownership of the house.
The deeds. There's a doodle of something. Completely irrelevant.
Yeah, it's just dick butt.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
It literally is just dick butt.
So,
All right. Well,
yeah,
thank you for letting us do this. Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting house, though. Looks like you've had a lot of work done on it.
Yeah, most of this was done before I received ownership of the house, but
Ah. I mean, are there any of the old house still around?
there are some areas, but is there something you're looking for, or?
No, not specifically. I mean, you notice anything weird about the old house?
Actually, there was something that happened to me. It's lived in my brain ever since. It was shortly after I moved into the house. Now that you mention the name, there was a stranger who broke into my house. He gave me the fright of my life.
Oh, do tell.
It was a middle-aged man. He had some sort of craniofacial deformity. Dressed like a tramp, with a weirdly euphoric expression on his face. Before I could turn on the light and startle him, he shouted something, some phrase, just gibberish, and then ran out the same way he'd come in when he saw me. I didn't report it to the police because the insurance would cover the damage, and better to hire a security firm to avoid something like it happen again. Police response times aren't exactly useful in that sense.
Well, it is a busy area, so.
Do you remember what the man yelled at you?
He's kind of racking his brain. He's assuming... Can we assume that, just for sake of convenience, while him being in character, can we assume that you said it and then Wayne echoed it when he doesn't respond to you?
Yeah. Wayne's gonna go.
We can even play it out.
Sorry.
We can even act it out. That's fine.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Wayne, will you... Wayne...
Sorry. My assistant would like to know if you can remember what the man said.
Let me try and remember. He's putting his kind of fingers against his brow, kind of closing his eyes a bit, and yes. Oh, yes. I know now. I remember why that jogged my memory. He said, "Ariadna, is it time yet?" I've actually seen him several times in the time since then. He's still apparently living in the town. Seen him rummaging through trash containers around the hospital. Sometimes when I leave work. Seems like he has psychological problems too, but it's not exactly like that's uncommon among, the underclass.
Unhomed?
Yeah, and definitely seems like potentially of the violent sort, but he's apparently gathered some sort of following among the homeless here. It's almost like some sort of it's like they look up to him as like some sort of messiah. It's really weird, but I don't really bother myself with the goings on of those who aren't qualified and aren't educated. It's just I have so much to deal with as it is. It's just not worth my time.
So he's still around the area?
Yep. Yeah, he's
Wow. That was very informative. I don't think we need to trouble you any longer.
Yes, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get to. It was nice to meet you, and best of luck with whatever it is you're doing.
Well, it was very nice to meet you as well.
Yes, and nice to meet someone else in the field of medicine, though we may be working on different parts of the body, but it's medicine all the same.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go do something incredibly intelligent that you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, exactly. He says, now
Wait,
I must
you.
deal with something beyond your comprehension. He looks at the other three of you.
I flip him off.
He doesn't
and
seem
I
to
start
notice.
walking. I just start walking back to the fucking car.
Yeah, he closes the
Camille.
door.
Camille goes for the high five.
Oh,
Wayne is just going to give a friendly wave, turn around, walk back to the car.
yeah. Well, he gives you a
that
friendly
guy
wave.
is a certified douchebag. Too many of them in academia.
Thank you. What an asshole. Also, he didn't tell us what that homeless guy looked like. Look how many homeless people are. And I like wave my arm down the street and we see like 20 homeless people.
Yeah.
I thought he said he had a deformity.
Shannon,
Yeah,
he did.
Okay, but we've already seen like 3 people with deformities already. How common is it in this town? Shannon's freaking out.
It might be a bit more
we'll know.
common. However, I think if we speak to any of the homeless people, with what he was
And ask
saying
them about their Messiah,
this guy
yeah.
being, they could probably direct us to him.
You're probably right. I'm sorry, that guy was just really rude and he pissed me the fuck off.
I mean,
Make me a sanity
the
roll.
fact
No,
that
okay.
the fact that he didn't even flinch at my get up, it means he's got a few screws loose.
Yeah, I think everybody in this town does. Anyways, we going to the Crown Foundation, or are we trying to find homeless Jesus? Maybe we find homeless Jesus, then go to the Crown Foundation?
I mean, we're in the area that the homeless are, so might as well start asking around.
Okay. So, are there any any homeless people close enough to where we can walk up to them?
Yeah.
Okay. So Shannon walks up to the closest person that she can find.
Okay.
And she says, excuse me, can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you some questions?
Potato salad.
Yes, I love potato salad. It's very tasty. Do you know anything about I don't even know how to say it, like a Messiah guy, like a guy around here amongst y'all that you guys might look up to or something like that?
Give me just a second. I need to check something real quick. You're not one of the group. You're all dressed all nice. I ain't talking to none of you.
Wayne's
Look.
just gonna wave.
He's gonna scowl at you.
Look,
It's like, you got clean clothes, you got money.
What?
You don't know what
Look,
it's
I
like to
don't
have nothing.
What do you mean clean? Wayne didn't clean his clothes. There's still bog water all over him.
but it's
yeah,
not
and
dirty
we've been
in the
wearing
same.
like
It's not dirty
we're
in the
not
same way.
homeless dirty.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not saying that as an insult to the unhealthy.
No.
It's like they literally can't. If you can't afford to clean yourselves and your clothes, obviously you're not going to be.
We've been wearing the same clothes for like a week. They've been wearing the same clothes for like the past couple years.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say, look, I know that we don't look the same as you, but I can tell you this much: we're here to help you.
We don't need your help.
And I think, okay,
Now, fuck off. And he goes back to
Got an idea.
going through the trash.
I'm gonna try. Guess I'll try to find a different person who's not the same guy.
Okay. You find someone.
I want to attempt to persuade them.
You can you can certainly try, but I can tell you now that it's probably not going to work.
Hey, excuse me, you got a say in here?
What do you want? Come here to laugh? Huh?
Look, man, I'm trying to follow the path of the winds. You know, someone who can help guide me.
Not someone like you, no. You're too clean.
Well, you see, I served in the war, and there's a lot of my brothers out here who aren't doing so well, and I'm trying to find
And you
one of my
abandoned
friends.
them. You clearly have a home to go back to. If they're your friends, then why are they here? Why have you done nothing to help them? Huh?
Just because
Some
they're
friend
homeless
you
doesn't mean
are.
I haven't done things to help them.
Oh yeah, name one thing.
I'm coming out here to find them so I can help them.
How long has it been then? 5, 10, 15 years? Huh? I know some of them. I know some of the people you talked about. I've met them.
Yeah, forget it.
Now fuck off. You like their catchphrase?
yeah, now fuck off. Yeah, fuck off.
We talked to 5 more people in it all in the same way.
Yep.
Wayne actually has an idea.
Okay.
Wayne's gonna get out of the costume.
Okay.
Oh god. Let's see. Whose car did we come in?
That's a good question.
And Jesus, haven't we been riding in
Yeah.
Miles' car the entire time?
Hey Miles, you got any like shirts or shit you use to clean up when you do an engine work?
Yeah, probably got some greasy rags in the trunk.
Nice. Let me get some of them.
Are you trying to disguise yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me disguise.
It's not gonna be good.
Do you want to spend the do you want to spend 14 luck? Oh yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
reminds me. You
spend-
all gotta before you do, let's do a luck improvement roll. I always forget to do that at the start of each session.
Was it D10, right?
Just roll and see if you get above your luck. Roll a d10, and that's how much you add. So it's basically oh man, Shannon, the one thing you don't want to succeed on.
Nope.
Okay, so Camille and Miles. Camille, you add 6, and Miles and Wayne both add 8 to your luck.
Okay, and that's 14, so...
Yep. So you're down a net -6.
Okay, I will do that.
You got to roll luck first.
Oh yeah, no worries. I mean, luckily you failed, which is rarely a thing you want to you hear said, but and literally luckily. Get it? Because it's luck. But anyways, yeah. So you are able to successfully disguise yourself.
Just Wayne's gonna get out of the suit, and just a wave of stink comes off of him.
It's like visible. It's like visible green stink lines.
No. It's you just see he takes out the suit and he just immediately looks like Pigpen.
Oh my god. That's fucking great.
And he just takes the dirty oil rags and like just rubs them all over him.
Nice.
Himself, so he just looks filthy.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going up to one of the hobos, like or tramps. They kind of squint their eyes at you and they say, "Where'd you roll in from?"
Oh, it's down like Providence, and I don't know. Someone gave me a ride from somewhere, and I mean now I'm here. And gee, you got anything to eat or know any place? Saw back that way there was a house that might have been safe, but a guy at the door was a prick.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of pricks around here looking down on folks like us.
Yeah. I mean, fuck up.
Yeah, fuck all those Richies.
Yeah.
Soon things will change.
Oh yeah? Yeah, how so?
Well, you're new. I don't know if I can really trust you yet. But make me a social like some sort of social skill roll. I would immediately go towards fast talk because you are kind of trying to kind of do like a little bit of a con, but I would be open to like other social skill rolls.
Nope. That's the best one I got.
Okay, do you want to spend let's see, that would be 54, 44, 30 luck?
I don't have that. Actually, I do have that much luck, but
it would be basically all of it.
It would be basically all of it.
So I take that. Do you want to push it? I'll tell you the risk of pushing and failing is that your disguise will slip a little. And if your disguise slips enough, he might realize that there are people trying to infiltrate and disguise themselves as their own, which could make things harder down the line.
Also out of character, I think I'm just now realizing that this guy, this homeless messiah we're looking for is actually not on our side, but that is what it is. I think we still can get information from him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that at first, though. That was just me coming to the realization. I'm a little slow.
So, do you want to push it and take that risk? Or do you want to let sleeping dogs lie?
I'll let them lie. I don't have...
Okay.
My skill's not high enough for me to feel confident in pushing it.
Okay. So, he's gonna say, "You're new here, not sure if you can be trusted yet. Tell you what, if you stay around long enough and, you don't cause any you don't give us any reason to suspect you of being a troublemaker, I'll let you in, and like we might be able to find a spot for you.
That sounds good.
Now fuck off. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't say that. It would be funny if that was like the secret. They're like.
So now fuck off means welcome to the group.
You're just gonna say that he says that and he winks.
Yeah.
The wind's gonna fly. Right. Fuck off, and he winks.
Yeah. Okay.
So now Wayne has to integrate with the homeless people.
You could, there are other places you could ask, like, soup kitchens, that sort of thing. You might, Oh, wait, I'm just reading something, If you guys want to approach someone else, I might be able to give you some more information. I'm just reading, I read something wrong. But...
Oh, like another homeless person?
Yeah, just like one more.
Alright, well, Wayne's gonna kind of shuffle off from this way.
Okay.
Go find a completely different group of homeless people. Talk with them.
They all seem to have some form of, like, congenital, deformity, like, but... You new here? Haven't seen your face around? Nah, I haven't seen your face around here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just shuffled on in from Portland.
Portland, Oregon?
Oh, man.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes more sense. You want some? Hands up. He's got like a pilfered bottle of vodka.
Oh, you got the good stuff.
Yeah, sometimes people leave interesting stuff unattended.
That they do.
What brought you to Arkham of all places?
I was getting a bit unfriendly up in Portland.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
cracking down, coming raiding at night, tossing people in jail for just living.
Oh, yeah. Fuck the cops.
Yeah, fuck them.
But you're one of us now.
It sounds good.
Yeah, we, the homeless here in Arkham, we're organized. We have solidarity on our side. Plus, we got, him. They kind of, they all, like, kind of look off in the distance, kind of like almost like reverently as they say that.
You can almost tell that they said it with a capital H.
Yeah. Yeah, like one of them, like, illustrate, like, does, like, the finger, showing it capital H.
Yeah, really? You guys got that one red guy from the Powerpuff Girls looking out for you?
What are Powerpuff Girls? Huh? You got a feeling that
I don't know. I
these people
saw it in a window sometime like 20 years ago.
No. Man, we got this, this guy, he's like us, see? They kind of, like, gesture to their, to, like, their faces. Some of them have, like, one of them has, like, a cleft palate, the other has, like, a very clearly, very pronounced deviated septum, and then one of them just has, like, probably another person with Treacher-Collins syndrome, but, yeah, he's like us, see? And...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he, go by the name Jeremias Rosenbaum. And, his story, like, he apparently, like, from from what he's told us, he started as a promising young tech impresario, but he abandoned it all for the love of some woman. He has Treacher-Collins syndrome, like Larry over there, and he's had a hell of a tough life on the street. Means, he doesn't back away from no one or nothing.
Well, sounds like a mighty good fellow.
Oh yeah, he's great. Yeah, we actually, you might want to join us for the next gathering, tonight, in the evening. Christchurch Cemetery. If you're one of us, you'll be there. If you're really one of us, that is.
Well, how can I not accept an invitation so thoughtfully given?
Well, we unhoused stick together, especially around here. You never know when, somebody might be watching.
Alright, well, I will see you tonight. Now, I gotta go find me a spray bottle and squeegee and see if I can't squeeze a teeny bit of cash out of some poor bastard or some damn bastards on a street corner.
Best of luck. And as they say in Arkham, now fuck off.
Now fuck off. Wayne winks back.
One of them, tries to wink, but it seems like they have, a neurological, disability. They try to wink, but, their, the entire, right side of their body kind of, flinches along with it.
Alright.
So I assume Wayne comes back and tells everybody.
Yeah, Wayne's gonna come back, but you see mysteriously he just has this disgusting water in a squirt bottle with a disgusting rag.
Don't you dare squeegee my windshield with that.
God, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't even know what kind of liquid's in here. I just got it out of the gutter.
I should also note
it's mostly the elbow grease that gets things off.
I should also note that right now you guys are still in an area with a lot of homeless people, just in case that might matter, in case it might influence exactly how you play out the rest of the scene.
So Wayne's not going to spray the windshield, but he's going to act like he's wiping the windshield.
Okay.
While he's telling us about everything.
Yeah, while he's talking to you guys.
Okay, well, we're probably gonna have to split up and meet up later. I mean, we obviously can't go to the meeting, but you can.
I mean, you guys could probably lurk around and.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was trying to get at. Yep, you read my mind. Yeah, we'll be there in case shit pops off, in case stuff goes down.
Okay. If you guys are gonna try and stay if you guys are gonna try and stay hidden, it will be you will have to make stealth rolls. Just so you know.
Well, I mean, I guess when I meant lurking around, I didn't mean at the meeting. I figured we would just be somewhere outside near the location.
Okay.
To where we wouldn't be necessarily right there as he's going in, you know what I mean? I
figured Shannon could work out some bug or something so that they could listen in on the meeting.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, make me a computer use.
Okie-doke. Well, I'd love to.
Yep, extreme success. You're able to make one that is extremely covert, that he can put
Wayne is not going to touch it.
It's like a little video type thing that can be somewhere affixed to Wayne that's completely inconspicuous. You can barely even you have a hard time seeing that it's even there.
Can I say that it's just it looks like a little itty bitty tiny mole.
Yeah.
You just stick it on Wayne's nose.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it's got the little antennae that look like, that make it look like it's got... Like it's
Did he
that,
got whiskers coming out of it?
Yeah, like, that fucking character in Austin Powers.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. Fred Savage's character.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Cool. I whip it up and I carefully with my index and thumb place it right on your nose. I make that noise. I say boop as I boop your nose with it. I say,
Going to assume we went back to the hotel for that.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna link this to my. I get on my laptop and I start.
The less I know about it, the better.
I pull up. Okay, well, I don't say anything to you. I just pull up the video feed. I say, okay, we're good to go.
Camille looks at it and is like, couldn't we have just done like the AirPod trick?
You know what, Camille? I'm the tech person. You're the. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what you are, but you leave the tech stuff to me.
You want to know what? You want to know what? Wayne is going to go and grab Camille's AirPods. Camille's AirPods just die. I have 0 computer use.
Oh yeah.
They explode in your hands.
You just hear them and just see a little puff of smoke come out of them. And Wayne looks Camille dead in the eyes and goes, I don't know what it is. Anytime I touch anything, it dies like that.
Okay, well, I guess you all get to listen to Taylor Swift.
Wayne's just gonna look at the other side's mouth. Sorry.
I pull out my earpods and I hand them to Camille. I say, here you go.
That bad, huh?
I mean, it's gotta say, what, you guys don't like Taylor Swift?
I love that.
I say, you know what? Give me the earpods back. I'll just listen to my music.
Got him. Okay, so anything else you guys want to do for the day, or do you want to kind of time skip to night?
Could we go, before we go to this meeting, could we go to the fucking Crown Core or whatever?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wayne's actually just gonna continue to bum around.
Yeah, integrate with the hobos.
Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna pick a street corner with his spray bottle and dirty rag.
Okay. You know what? Because I like this roleplay. Make me a disguise roll. This is gonna be basically a skill improvement roll. So you want to fail this. Okay.
Let's go.
Roll me a d10 and add that much to your disguise skill. Okay, you're now at disguise skill 11.
Nice.
I have a good disguise skill, actually. It's 35.
You could decide.
It's not great, but
I mean, you could try if you wanted to, like, join him as a.
I could try to join as security to be there in case shit goes down somehow.
Yeah, exactly. You could be.
Ooh, yeah. Frontline responder.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm gonna change into the greasy button-down shirt I happen to have in the trunk. Or you? Well, let's say there's enough greasy rags and stuff too.
Yeah.
Dirty me up.
Well, let's see if you succeed or not.
Yeah, actually, that's what we'll do first.
Let's go.
So Wayne just gives you a gigantic hug, and you just see the pigpen cloud just migrates between the two of you.
I love that.
Now they're pin clouds.
Oh god, I smell like a landfill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what the inside of the mascot costumes smell like after a doubleheader.
Jesus.
Oh my god. That's fucking great. So, let me, pull up. So you guys go into the Crown Plaza?
I guess, is it just me and Camille going to the Crown Plaza?
I guess so.
I
Yeah, because
guess
it was like 1 p.m., so, like, that
Cool.
little sojourn probably took you to... It's probably like 3 p.m. right now. So,
Okay, so we got a few hours before
I
they
gotta
close.
let my dogs out, so I'll be back in a minute.
okay. Yeah, it's up to you whether you guys want to all go together or if you want to kind of split up.
Before Miles and Wayne head out on their adventure, I ask Miles if it's cool if we borrow the car. I say I'm not gonna drive, so you don't gotta worry about it. But is it okay if if me and Camille borrow your car and we go to check out the Crown Plaza, Crown Corporation?
Yeah, but if it comes back with one ding,
Don't worry, we'll be safe.
I have to get one of you guys to go indefinitely insane so that I can make one of you guys fail a push drive auto roll while insane.
I mean, I guess I am technically indefinitely insane.
Yeah, but
so,
I need to make one of the rest of you.
I could have.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense for
I
your
could've-
character.
I know, but I could have been like, I could have omitted the part about me not driving.
That's true.
Or I could just tell them that I'm not going to drive and still drive.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
But only if you think your
I'm probably
character
not
would
gonna
actually
go
try.
into- She wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna have to get one of you, one of the other ones of you guys to get go.
Go insane.
Yep. 'Cause-
I really want to know what.
Oh, it's gonna be
What?
great. It's gonna be great whenever it happens. It's gonna be so good.
Oh,
I
shit.
cannot wait.
All right, so I come back and I hand Camille the keys. I say, we can borrow Miles' car and go to the Crown Corp.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Okay.
Heath, you can check your messages on Discord.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, you guys you head to the Crown Plaza. I will put you guys on the map to show you what it looks like, though while this this is the only picture of it in the book, so that's why it's showing at night, even though it's not night right now in our game.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so it is a very
And this is the.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is the building that Shannon saw in her vision, correct?
100%, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead.
So, it's 18 stories, so about 300 feet tall, and like I said, it's on the west side of the French Hill neighborhood, which is to the east of like downtown Arkham. This neighborhood originally that was on the edges of town. It's changed a lot in the past few years. The presence of Irish and Polish families who used to live on this side of French Hill is now only evident in some of the small businesses and restaurants, which little by little have been eclipsed by the construction of premises for new emerging businesses. You could say that nowadays French Hill is Arkham's Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Now,
Very tech forward.
yeah, very, very tech forward.
Okay.
But this building, it's surrounded by gardens, and next to a separate building, also with a modern design, where there is a shopping mall and a movie theater.
I didn't think
Nice.
they'd have buildings this big in this town.
Me either. This is definitely the building that I saw in my vision. Bad things happen in this building, I think.
Like, you're
Or
having
maybe good
visions
things.
now too?
Well, back at Waffle House, when I
Oh yeah.
had that, I saw some shit.
So
And
that
this
was
is
like
one of the-
legit then? You really had like kind of experience?
Yeah, that was legit.
Crazy.
You're telling me. If I told you everything that I saw, you probably wouldn't want to associate with me anymore.
Don't say
Anyways.
that.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, you never know. You're right. But
Well.
yeah, I guess let's go in.
Okay.
Let's see what's in here.
Okay, so you head into the ground floor. It looks like a reception area. It's a room with transparent glass walls which look out to the street, and it has multiple waiting areas with simple and comfortable furniture forming little islands spread apart from one another. The reception itself faces the large revolving entrance door. It has a counter attended by 2 receptionists. On it, a curved screen announces events and hotel promotions, as well as the companies that have paid for advertisements or have their offices in the same building. At the rear of the first floor, there is a service entrance which is locked, hidden behind 2 large ficus plants which seem to almost like guard that entrance.
Yeah. And remind me again, what was Ariadna's real name?
It was Astrid Verdant.
Astrid Verdant. Sorry, I can't remember.
No, it's okay.
That. Okay. So yeah, before walking up to the receptionist, I confer with Camille. We are here to ask about Astrid Verdant, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I don't know what they're gonna tell us, but
I mean, who knows?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what anything's gonna happen.
By the way, both of you, before you head in, do you guys like scan kind of the surrounding area at all?
I mean, I think Shannon is probably locked in on the building because of her vision that she saw.
Okay. Camille?
I would
But I
say
don't know about
Camille,
I don't know about Camille.
since we were kind of outside the building, looking at the gardens, and I was looking kind of at the surroundings to see how many other, I was kind of like surprised how big this the town was, really.
Okay, so, make me a spot hidden.
Shit.
Do you want to, push that, or...
Let's try and push it. I
Okay.
kind of linger outside just another couple of seconds while as Shannon's already walking towards the door.
Okay. Hard success. You... In the, you see several, recent signs similar to that kind of symbol you saw on the mailbox at Dr. What's His Face's house. And there's one near the entrance, specifically painted on the ground with spray paint. You don't know what it means because you don't know that code. But
I'll mention it to Shannon then. I saw a few more symbols of that whatever you saw in that guy's house.
Oh, really?
There seem to be a lot of them concentrated in one area.
Well, yeah, let me take a look at them. Maybe I can decipher them.
okay, I will draw the symbol
On the screen.
yeah.
Cool. Okay, I see it. I point to that when I say, this is the place. That's what that means. That's the one that's right in front of the door.
Yep. Yeah, right at the entrance.
I
wonder
asked
if they
Camille.
haven't.
I asked Camille, did you see any others?
There was a couple of them, right? But were they all the same?
Yeah, they all seem to be kind of the same, but like a lot of them are like weathered. This is
Okay.
one that's like clearly pretty recent.
It's fresh. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have their meetings here with that Messiah guy.
I don't know, but the symbol definitely is making me think more on that vision that I had of this place. It seemed like has to do with the eclipse that's about to happen in the next few days. Then, okay, we figured out that the eclipse was coming in 5 days, correct?
Something like that. It's basically whenever I decide that you guys are ready for the finale of this scenario. So
Because time's a weird soup.
yeah, exactly. And you're getting that feeling of like there's a higher power, like
Yeah.
you know that there's an even higher power that is like controlling everything.
Right. I say to Camille, I don't know how to explain it, but there's an eclipse that's going to happen soon. But I don't know when. But I know that it has something to do with everything that's happening. Has something to do with this homeless messiah guy. It has something to do with Ariadna. It has something to do with this spray paint on the ground.
You know what? I'm actually going to say it's tomorrow night.
We got one more night before this eclipse, and I think what they're trying to do is the opposite of what we want to do. We need to, I guess we'll go in and find out some information, but then whatever happens tonight at that meeting that Wayne and Miles are going to is going to really let us know, I think, what we need to do.
Okay, Nostradamo, or whatever that guy's name was.
Yeah, Nostradamus, yeah, or whatever. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
I know
That's
it's
the joke.
weird, Camille. I know it's weird, Camille, but you gotta trust me on this one.
All right, so what happens tomorrow then?
Tomorrow is the restoration, and they're gonna try and destroy the natural order of the universe.
I guess they make their move.
Yep.
We have to stop them.
Well, let's see if we can figure out anything out from this building then, I guess.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So
I think even like when we go in, before we even talk to the receptionist, is there like some of these corporate places in the plaza will have a I don't know what you'd call it, but kind of like a guide where it has like what businesses are on each floor and stuff like that.
yeah, let me show you what you find.
Oh shoot, it's sideways.
Yeah, sorry, but
That's okay.
yeah, so
What is a smart building?
yeah, if someone wants to read that out loud for the class.
Yeah, I'll read it. The first one, Crown Plaza publicity material, is just like a photo of like a theater, maybe like a arcade or like a casino, some dining area and a lobby, and it says Hotel Borealis, Profundus Luxury Restaurant, Crown Plaza.
Yep.
Material advertising the Crown Plaza building and some information about the building and its design. And then the next one is a photo of the Crown Plaza from the street, and then it has a ground floor, service area, offices, and office floor, like blueprint diagram.
Yeah. Also,
And
unstated, the Borealis Hotel, it lists as floors 11 to 15, and then the restaurant is listed as being on the 18th floor.
That's the top floor too, right?
No. The top floor is listed as closed for renovation.
Okay.
Though you do note it says planetarium.
Planetarium.
Yeah, exactly. Planetarium.
Okay, so it says additional publicity material for the Crown Plaza building included are some rough layouts for the ground floor, service area, offices, and the office floor. Text reads, what is a smart building? Automation. Construction systems designed to use machine capabilities to carry out tasks. which used to be done by humans in the past and to control the sequence of operations without human intervention. The building automation system, BAST for short, has secure computer control and a management software with very specific controls to avoid crime, fire, control of emergencies, accidents, or possible disasters. All this is making Shannon's eyes light up. Just something new to hack. Efficient. It saves on electricity and water use and reports on the usage of these resources. Its outer facade is controlled by a control center and responds to solar rays trajectory throughout the day so as to achieve comfortable levels of light and temperature. It saves and produces energy thanks to the photovoltaic panels from Energy Management Systems, EMS. The annual heating bill is zero. It emits 70% less CO2, recycles water, and generates its own electricity. Collaborative and ecological administration, maintenance, and staff costs are saved, and it is sensitive to the environment. Flexible. It adapts to new technological changes which may be introduced in the building and maximizes resources. Comfortable. It makes people's lives easier. For example, by regulating temperature and lighting. Controllable and connected. The building's technologies can be monitored from the same control center. Design. An aesthetic that aims to blend its environment, contributing clean lines and clarity. Inside it makes sure that people can work harmoniously. Security and access control. SAC. Telecommunications, control and security. Smoke, gas, temperature sensors. Computing and processing center.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a very technologically advanced fucking building. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And yeah, fucking Shannon's mouth is watering.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Holy crap. What?
It's talking about all this AI and computing and stuff. Like, wouldn't this be a great place to hide that machine that's supposed to interrupt the restoration?
Yes. Actually, it would be a very good place for that.
Do either of you guys have the meteorite fragments?
No, that's probably either in the hotel or in the trunk of the car.
Okay. Yeah, just asking.
Yeah, I don't think we would be carrying them with us.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you want to ask around about, or like?
I think Shannon, is going to say, hey, Camille, maybe you should talk to the receptionist and I'll kind of sit over here on this bench inconspicuously and maybe try and see if I can't do some of my computer stuff and see if I can't find any more information, deeper hidden information.
All right, sure.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So Camille's gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess Camille's gonna walk up to reception then.
Yes. How may I help you? Are you here to check in?
Wow, this place is really cool. I've been admiring, all the technology and all this cool stuff you have around.
Oh yeah.
This is really fascinating.
Oh, it's cutting edge. It's a one of the. It is the town's most intricate smart building, and it's easily the most sophisticated building in all of New England, if not the entire Eastern Seaboard.
Wow. Like, who built it?
The Crown Foundation. That's how we got the name. The Astrid Verdant. She was a professor of genetic engineering and at Miskatonic. She, in her latter years, after receiving a diagnosis in 2006, chronic pneumonitis, she spent her entire time devoting and trying to understand human genetics, but and she obtained many profitable patents and related to various things, fertilization methods and anti-cancer medication, which allowed her to found the nonprofit Crown Foundation, and so they made a donation to start the construction of this building as a focal point for offices and leisure in town. That's why that's how the plaza got its name.
That's pretty neat.
Indeed, there's a.
What is the
Sorry, go ahead.
What does the Crown Foundation do?
Let's see. It's almost as if the GM is trying to find it in the book. Stuff. They do stuff. They do stuff and things.
Oh wow!
It's almost as if the player is trying to find out if there's anything I need to know about this from the GM.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I mean, yeah.
It seems like, besides like the information about the founder and the fact that they manage, that like they were the ones who founded the construction of the building, that like that's mostly what they know. But
It's pretty much all we've really,
they can tell
really
you.
needed to know.
They can tell you about like. Offices, 2nd to 10th floors. There's obviously reception here. There's 2 levels for parking, which include charging points for electric vehicles and even a car wash service. The control center of the building is actually on one of those basement levels, though the book that I'm reading from does not say exactly which. And then
Is there like a observation tower room?
Unfortunately not, though I personally think it would be a great idea to have something like that, given we're the tallest building in Arkham. It would be a beautiful view, but no, we have the 16th and 17th floor are auditoriums, which, if you're much of an enthusiast for collecting, we actually have auctions, broadcast live online. Very eclectic catalog, but we are and then the 18th floor has obviously the restaurant, which does have panoramic views of the town of Arkham. So I guess that's where you would go. But
Perfect.
takes up the entire 18th floor. And then, of
I just
course,
have to see it.
well, you're more than free to use the elevator.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn back and like make eyes at Shannon
Okay.
as I subtly point towards the elevator.
Yeah, and I figure
Actually,
maybe
Actually, I'm reading. The restaurant is open only in the evenings, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's when the peak hours of, when the view is at its best, during the sunset.
so we can't even get in.
Unfortunately not. Not yet.
I figure.
But if you
Is there
want
anything Shannon might be able to find by doing some computer digging, or is I feel like we might have just found out pretty much everything we can about like the building and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just trying to get an excuse to get in, but if we can't get an excuse to get in, then...
If you get me I'm gonna say like a hard success on computer use, I might be able to give you some information.
Okay, I will set. I rolled a hard.
Okay.
And I fumbled.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say that you're detected, and the security guard who's by that kind of back entrance behind the ficus gets an alert on his phone, and he walks right over to you. Ma'am?
Shit. Yes.
We caught you tampering with security. Now, please come with me. And he's gonna call the police. And if nobody interferes, you will be taken to the local precinct where you'll be held. Until someone either pays your bail or breaks you out. I'm not going to make this super complicated because I just want the story to go forward, but there have to be consequences.
I didn't want this to happen. No, you're right.
Camille's gonna see all of this and do like the walk in front of him and accidentally trip sort of thing and try to look good, maybe with a charm roll.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Ouch.
Oh.
And as I see her fall in front of the security guard, I throw my laptop in my bag and I dip.
Okay. So he's like, "Oh, ma'am, are you all right?" He kind of leans over to like kind of try and help you up.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I'm so clumsy.
Oh, it's all right. It happens to everyone. And hey, where did that lady go? That other one.
Huh? Sorry, I didn't see anyone.
Okay, make me a fast talk. No, I'm kidding. I won't. I'm not gonna make this more complicated than it has to be. Shannon, if you want to erase your the records, you can make another computer use roll. This one won't be hard though.
Okay.
You're gonna basically remotely delete the shit from his phone.
Yeah.
If you get a hard or extreme, okay, you got a hard success. You know what? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, you go through the guy's phone where you see like the proprietary app that's like not on the App Store or anything. It's like specifically for people who for like employees at the Crown Plaza.
Right.
You find out like about the offices, the layouts, but you also note that a lot of power is being used up by the 18th floor.
The restaurant?
Sorry, the 19th floor.
Okay. The one that's off limits.
The one that's
under
closed.
construction
Yeah,
or whatever.
the planetarium that's closed for renovations.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm like in Miles' car, I guess, when Camille gets back, like slouched as far down into the seat as possible so you can't see her until you like you're getting into the car.
Oh yeah. And
I go, oh my God, Camille, thank you so much. Their security was so strong. I've never got up against cybersecurity like that ever before in my entire hacking career. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Good thing it wasn't a failed push. Thank goodness it wasn't a pushed roll, because on a failed push computer use roll, if you're insane, you guys keep going. I'm gonna pull up the core. But yeah, keep going.
I will say, oh, go ahead.
Be careful. I was trying to get us in.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've never dealt with a security program like that before. It was crazy. I'm not going to touch that building's cyber. I'm not touching it ever again. But I was able to get into that guard's phone, and I did find something very interesting. Remember how you said something about the computer and this would be a great place for the machine and stuff like that? Well, there is a lot of power being used on the 19th floor, which is the one floor that we actually don't have access to.
I guess it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Also, you noticed that
insane investigator fails patrol,
you noticed
lost
that
in cyberspace.
Yeah, that's what the rulebook says, word for word.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, so if you ever fail a
physical intervention, that's awesome.
Yeah, you'll basically be like all Matrixy.
Yes.
like
Just frozen on my laptop, looking at it forever, thinking I'm inside the computer.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, the failed push insane investigator role like listed like kind of consequences are absolutely fucking amazing. Which
I bet.
by the way, you also noted that the auction tonight that is being like the items it's a collection of weapons used in movies from the 70s and 80s. Both old ones up to more modern styles and like do either of your characters like like enjoy movies from that like time period, or do they have a favorite?
Oh yeah, Shannon watches all sorts of media. Yes, she loves movies.
Did she watch Aliens?
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna say that there is one of the original like pulse rifles,
Hog.
which if I'm remembering correctly were built off of the M1 or whatever it was, the Thompson like machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then if you come up with any other of like your favorite 70s or 80s movies that like had some form of whether it's melee or if it's like a firearm,
RoboCop's pistol.
yeah, they are probably selling a like then there's probably a copy of it on auction tonight.
Yeah,
Well,
how much are these going for? What's this like starting bid at? Shannon don't got no money. She can't.
But
She's gonna say, damn,
you could
alien
computer use.
pulse rifles.
You could computer
yeah,
use
you're
your
right.
way into it.
I forgot she can do that.
Yeah, you're literally in the top 10 like world's best. Like when you're at 90 in a
Hackers.
skill, yeah, you're like
Yeah.
like you could hack into like a government like you could hack into the Pentagon servers.
I'm gonna say to Camille as we're driving, I'm gonna say, yo, alien pulse rifle is on freaking. Oh my god, I'm bidding on this. I don't care. Don't worry, it's not my money.
And then when did are there any other movies that you can think of that are like would have been like hugely important to you that had like any sort of weapon in them?
From like the 70s and the 80s?
Yeah.
Let me think for a second. Oh yeah. Conan's greatsword from
Okay.
Conan the Barbarian.
Okay. Yeah, that
Because I would say
that prop is on auction.
Shannon is more of a melee.
Okay,
I guess technically she does have decent handgun skill, but she likes the melee, so she's gonna bid on that too.
Okay.
She's bidding on the pulse rifle and Conan's sword.
Okay, roll me 2 luck rolls, first for the pulse rifle and then the second for the sword. You get the sword. You win the bid.
Let's go. Hell yeah. How do I collect?
You'll have to pick it up at the auction tonight.
Okay, cool.
Now, FICO and Cheese, are you guys going to the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna you guys can communicate to like Camille and Shannon that you're there. And Shannon, you're basically able to get like a live feed, so that like you can basically talk to him and see what he's seeing, like via the little mole.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, anyway.
I would say that Camille and I are probably in Miles' car, like parked like a block and a half or 2 blocks away.
Okay. Also, Camille, if there's anything that you are interested in at the auction and that.
Oh, Cheese, did you want me to bid on RoboCop's gun?
No, I was just saying.
I mean, I can.
Just mentioning it. Cool.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not?
I'm gonna bid on RoboCop's gun without Miles knowing. I'm gonna get it for him if I win it.
Okay. Yep. You win it. So Yeah, you have Robocop's gun. Anybody else?
I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't sound like something Camille would probably care about.
Yeah, not like anything. She wouldn't be into like movie props.
Only nerds like this stuff.
Probably
I
like-
can hear Camille say that.
Yeah.
Guns are gross.
Just like
Whatever she
looking over,
said.
like you're so nerdy.
But yeah.
I'm gonna look back at her and say, I know. haha."
Oh my god.
Does it
Speaking
have
of
to
that
be
guard,
movie
do you think
props?
he thought I was cute or like stupid for falling over?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. My back was turned. I was running about 100 miles per hour so I could get out of there.
Yeah, lucky I was there to save your ass.
Yes, I'm very lucky. You're my best friend.
Aw. So, anyways, so you find Christchurch Cemetery. It's an old cemetery, and you find yourself kind of following some of the, like, a whole bunch of the other tramps that are starting to gather towards the oldest part of the churchyard. Make me a, because Miles is also with you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Miles, did you make a disguise roll?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
Okay, so he passed, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
good. Yeah, just reminding myself. So, yeah, either of you, make me a spot hidden, or both of you. It doesn't matter. Extreme success.
Damn.
Wayne, you see everything. You see a symbol drawn on the various gravestones which encircle the area. Let me draw it on the board for you.
An hard success.
Oh, yeah, so both of you see it. Let me...
Could I have given them like a primer on the
Yeah, but also you're
the whole language?
you're also watching this via like the
Oh,
live...
you're right. I can communicate with them. That's right.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
could
cool,
literally
cool.
go grab a mug and I might have the symbol on it. Because I actually have a mug that has a bunch of hobo symbols on it.
Oh,
That's
nice.
cool, actually.
But yeah, this is the one that you see. It seems to have been there a while, and it's been redrawn over the top.
You hear Shannon quietly in your ear, and you hear her say, "That's the symbol for dangerous place. Be safe, guys."
Use protection.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Insky brought his pistol.
Okay. Now, you see more and more of them arriving in silence, taking advantage of the darkness. Not even the cemetery guards bother to try to stop them coming in. They don't cause any harm or damage or anything, but you notice there are so many of them that not even the local police force would be able to move them on or get them to disperse without getting into trouble. Also, with the extreme success, I'm going to give you the next thing that you would have otherwise required another spot hidden for. You see that they have some sort of code. They greet each other by interlocking the fingers of both hands together and whispering some words. They use some type of cloth to cover their heads, and they stay in formation when walking among the gravestones. Now, either of you can make me a psychology roll, or anybody watching the kind of live stream.
Okay.
I say leave it to Wayne.
Wayne got it.
Wayne,
Yeah.
in some way, you might think that they form a devotional army driven by a strange invisible force with some hierarchy of command and divisions. Roll me sanity. Roll me 1d4.
Walked into a hobo cult.
Okay, lose 3 sanity. Where are you at with
Means he's
that?
got
I'm now at 30.
Okay, are you indefinitely insane?
I'm 2 away from it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That way I can get you to do a drive auto roll at some point and then fail the push roll. Anyways, when the sun slips behind the valley's horizon, the massive tramps surround the ruins of a mausoleum with no name, making 2 main concentric circles as a sort of human barrier 2 people thick. The others, some 50 or so people, giving off a somewhat fetid odor of bodies, surround the circle further back from the mausoleum in a disorderly but expectant way.
Are they, like, talking amongst themselves, or is it, like, silent?
It's like reverent silence, and from a distance,
At the sound of
Yes.
feet and the shoveling of clothes.
yeah, you see. Let me bring you there.
Oh hell yeah!
Let me find a good.
Are they passing out glow sticks?
Not exactly. So, if you want to get closer, you'll have to make a stealth check. But
Those are cell phones.
yep,
Shannon says in your ear.
so
Have their phones out?
yep, you see.
They're the ones who've probably been tweeting.
Possibly. Now let me show you the man, the myth, and the legend. This is what he looks like. Just,
Oh my god!
yep, just for reference. Now, he is a tall, gangly-looking man with definitely a very strange-shaped skull that, in the darkness of the cemetery, illuminated only by a pair of battery-operated lamps placed on the ground, gives his face the appearance of a macabre scarecrow. After surveying his audience with an air of satisfaction, he begins his speech in the style of a television preacher, using lots of emphatic gestures and throwing out questions, which are answered rhythmically. Children of the night, we are the plague the prophecies forgot. We are the hidden truth of the system's shame, the dirt under the carpet of the heirs to abundance. We are the man who, returning to his animal origins, loses the right to dignity, condemned to pain, hunger, and the disdain of our equals. Why do we have to pay triple the suffering to live half the life that others have? Do you know why? Because humanity is corrupted by hatred. Justice? There is no human justice for us, but there will be justice for those who believe in the truth, in the promise of change. And the tramps begin to chant, Mater! 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 Look at me! Am I like them? Look around! Is anyone one of them? Do you smell like them? Do you eat like them? Do you screw like them? No! We are not equal. We don't even have the right to compare ourselves to them. The great pontiffs want us to believe their dogma, that we are all equal before the eyes of God. And do you know what I say to them? What do we say to those greasy, fake God-worshipping pedophiles? Eat my shit, you sons of bitches! There's a whole bunch of euphoric shouting. But that is not the truth. The truth will find us and will wrench the life from us, and then we will be equal. We might be equal, but it will be too late. We will be compost for the universe. There is nothing after death. Let them have their promised paradises and reunions with family members and true love. We will have something better, and we don't have to die for it. We will deliver them to the hell that they deserve, right here in their own home. Home delivery, son of a bitch. And with no strings attached, you can leave our planet whenever you like. Remember who showed you the way, who brought you a future where we might make the difference, not fate. Races and religions will cease to exist, and with them, pain, hunger, rich and poor, we will become the true heirs to eternal fire. We are the chosen ones! Mater! 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 Brothers and sisters, have you charged up your cell phones? The sign will soon come. The whole world will see humanity's fate written in the firmament and won't find its name there. Keep your phones at the ready. Follow the instructions and remember, we are the plague that the prophecies forgot. And after this, he's ushered off inside the mausoleum while the new message notification sound echoes repeatedly among the cell phones that all of these tramps are carrying. The images of 100 wizened faces lit up by the screens of their cell phone has an impact on both of you. Roll me sanity. Wayne?
Should I also roll sanity since I'm watching this through the computer screen?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So can we just take a moment and say that was an amazing job you just did giving that rant?
You just fucking killed it right there.
Thank you. I tried. I put on my my best Shakespearean.
Like I totally believed that guy was really saying that. I was really listening to him.
Okay, Wayne.
A madman.
Wayne, roll me 1d4. You lose 2 sanity.
And guess what?
That brings you to indefinite insanity, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And
you
hear
know
Shannon
whisper in your ear, "Welcome to the club."
Yeah, you hear that? And now I'm going to say that your bout of madness is dissociation. You are no longer Wayne Wacker. You are the mascot. Like, you are that mascot. You are no longer, like, that is who you are. Like, if someone calls to you by name, you won't understand what they're saying. Like, you will only recognize yourself and you will only act as if you are this mascot. And not, like, fictionally, like, you are someone in the mascot costume. You are the mascot that you have taken up. You've lost yourself in your own, in like the last disguise you wore. Or rather, the last mascot costume. The rest of you only lose 1. But, yeah, turns out that it isn't actually tomorrow that the eclipse is happening. Although it technically is. Because it's happening at midnight, 12 a.m. tomorrow.
Which is in less than an hour.
Yeah, right now it's about like
30 minutes.
Right now it's about 11 or like maybe 10:30. I'm actually going to say it's 10 p.m. now, which means that you have just enough time to pick up your stuff from the auction. And if you look at do either of you guys like try to look at one of these tramp cell phones?
Well, Billy is going to do it.
Okay, go ahead. Make me a spot hidden.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy the Marlin.
Yeah, you see, Billy.
I love it.
You see that the text reads, "We begin at 11:30 p.m.
Well, Shannon can see that.
Yeah, and I go, guys, I think we need to get to the Crown Plaza like ASAP because I thought that the frickin' the moon thing, the eclipse was happening tomorrow night. Well, I mean, technically it is happening tomorrow night. It's happening in 45, 50 minutes. We need to get to the Crown Plaza right now. I need to pick up some things from the auction house, and then we need to get to the 19th floor. The one that we're not allowed to get on.
Talking about.
I may have bid on some rare movie props. One of them's for you, actually, Miles.
Yep, the RoboCop pistol. Which can one of you guys look up what pistol it was based on? Like,
yep,
kind of,
I got it.
Like built around.
RoboCop pistol based on.
Yeah, like
an M9 with crazy.
It was built on a Beretta 93R which is a select fire version of the Beretta 92, capable of a 3-round burst fire with a custom fore-end and compensator.
Okay.
The extended magazine holds 20 rounds.
Okay. So what caliber is that?
It's a 9mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the stats for a Beretta M9.
Yeah.
So, but it'll have a
shoots
20
a 3-round burst.
Yeah, it'll be basically the same stats as a Glock 17, but with 20 rounds per magazine instead of like 17.
So these are real guns, but they're actually capable of firing real rounds.
Yeah, it turns out that these.
Because I know they were based out of when they built the guns as props, they built them off of real chassis, real receivers of guns and stuff like that.
And you can put in your inventory Conan's greatsword, which
oh yeah.
1d8 plus 1 plus your damage bonus.
Hell yeah.
Because
I think except for the magazine capacity, my 1911 is actually a better gun.
Well, yeah, because it's shooting a 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you could give that to somebody else.
Rule of cool.
Yeah.
What'd you say? 1d8?
1d8 plus 1 plus your damage bonus.
Plus 1 plus damage bonus, which is a 0 anyway.
Okay, yeah, so it'll be 1d8 plus 1 basically. Now,
The Soul of Conan the Barbarian.
which, by the way, did you know that, Conan is canon to the Cthulhu mythos?
I did not.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you can look it up. There's actually there's multiple hints of the existence of one in the other. Anyways, you guys.
Yeah, Atlantean sword. The auction house was inside the building, right? Inside the Crown Plaza?
Yeah, so you guys got there a little early.
Okay.
What are the stats for 9mm? I can look that up.
It's a 1d10 damage. Yeah, it's 1d10 damage. Range is 15 yards. Use per round 1 or 3, and then malfunction is on 98. Though this one will have 20 rounds per magazine.
I guess Conan being canon and Cthulhu makes sense because isn't Atlantis
Yeah.
canon, and he is connected to Atlantis.
Yeah, exactly. And so.
Cool. That's fucking dope.
Right?
I didn't even know that when I picked Conan.
So, is Shannon going in to pick up the items?
Yeah,
I think
why
we're
not?
all going in, right? Oh shit! Yeah. Well,
Is the security guard still there?
I've scrubbed the records of
Yeah,
me
yeah.
even.
Yeah, you have.
But he's probably still
hacking
going to
into it.
recognize you.
No.
If the same security
say-
guard's working there.
I'm going to say that he probably wasn't paying enough attention to actually recognize you, because...
Hey, can I say I have an even better solution?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Wayne has a few more mascot costumes.
Okay. Which one are you going to give, Shannon?
Oh, I've got one. Give me a second. I actually gotta get the phone.
one.
Oh, I do. So, you get to
Any
be...
lady mascots?
You get to be DJ Kitty.
Okay.
DJ Kitty.
So,
Kitty.
Oh hell yeah!
yeah.
Fucking awesome. Shannon protests though, for a good amount of time to put before she puts it on, but then in like a movie style like cut, it like cuts right in the middle of her saying, "I am never going to wear," and then it cuts,
and we're just walking in, and
yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, and you pick up your stuff, and as you're on your way out, you see this mob of tramps. Basically, they are storming, and you notice that. Let me. So, yeah, you
see the scav army.
Yep, but
they start crawling all over each other, and they form a giant hobo mech.
Yeah, but there is
I mean, they're not gnomes.
They've got canisters of they've got some canisters of something like that. They are getting ready to toss. And actually, they do start tossing it like one after the other, and the canisters break open, and a thick, milky-colored broth spills out, which rapidly begins to bubble and create fumes. All of you smell a gentle honey and floral fragrance as these people begin to approach. What do you do? No, that's not it. Let's...
Gonna kind of back away from the oncoming crowd a little bit.
So, what are you gonna do, though? They're rapidly approaching, and you notice that the security guards are clearly having some sort of mad episode as the canisters, like, fumes get inhaled. Which, what are you guys doing? You're gonna need to act quickly. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to assume that you do...
Yeah. Shannon is already, like, she said, we need to go up. We gotta go. And I'm running to the elevator.
Okay.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Oh, are they trying to come in?
Oh, they're marching in. But they've also been marching in. By the way, here's the ground floor. But are you guys gonna do anything? Because you start seeing fumes kind of pouring out of the vents, and it smells like this honey and floral fragrance.
Hey Shannon, can't you like hack in their computer system and turn off the ventilation system?
Yeah,
I can try. Their security system's really strong, but I can try.
Is there a fire alarm? Like right near us?
There is, but if you pull it, nothing happens. There is something that has, like, basically shut out all external systems. Something technological yet. Yeah, and so... You're lucky that you're in here because you see that the service entrance here is guarded or locked by Like that one that it's the service entrance, the one that the security guard was in front of when you first came here.
Right.
And you see two groups of 3 tramps. Basically, I will place them right now. Let me. So let me make sure this is. Check something real quick. Okay, yeah, just making sure that that's correct. Anyways, yeah, so there are 6 tramps in total. What are you guys going to do? The service entrance is basically, it's locked, but it would be by far the easiest way to kind of move around.
Where's the service entrance?
Let me find it real quick. Actually, I don't think it's... Because I think this is going differently because you guys, the book assumes that you guys are late to the party. You guys actually came in just in time. But, yeah, place yourselves like... you can probably go up the stairs, but you might need to go downstairs.
These stairs?
Any stairs. I don't really care. Like... Let me check something.
I figured we came in from the front door.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, you guys had come in, like, you'd come in through the front door, and then you came down from the auction, so...
Do we gotta fire our way through these hobos?
That depends.
We're trying to get to the top floor, correct?
Yeah.
I feel like there's way too many tramps for us to fight them all.
Yeah, but...
Maybe not necessarily in this room, but just in general.
Yeah, but... you realize that all of this stuff is controlled from the control center, which is located in the basement parking garages, or from the reception desk on this ground floor, which can only be done after tapping in with a security card, which only the staff have, or with a successful computer use roll.
Who could do that for us, I wonder?
Not me, I'm just a silly DJ cat. And the front desk is where these guys are?
Yes. One of them is actually dressed in a security guard's, they've taken a security guard's outfit.
Okay, so we'll have to either beat them up or go down and break into the control center. I'm down for either, honestly. I mean, you've got some guns. I got a cool fucking sword. Camille's got a gun. Wayne's got a bat, I think, or something.
Yeah. Which, by the way, you guys have probably. Actually, no. I'm gonna give it till the end of whatever you guys decide to do. So, what are you gonna do?
I'd rather not shoot these guys unless they give me good reason to.
Well, Wayne, they're trying to destroy all of reality. I think that might be good enough of a reason to. Or not Wayne, sorry, Miles.
I was gonna say we could probably hit the silent alarm, see if we could have the building close up on itself so no one else gets in.
Oh, the building's already closed. The doors have actually been plastered shut. Or not plastered, but like basically they've been
sealed.
The shutters have already come down.
Yeah, basically. Well, what's actually happened is they've basically used like a whole bunch of like red like spray paint basically, and kind of basically they blocked all entrances. There's nobody coming in or going out.
Okay.
Which you guys aren't using anything to like cover your noses and mouths, are you?
So I mean,
Whatever happened with the
Billy and
computer use
Shannon.
roll?
Billy and Shannon would be.
Well,
We haven't even gotten to the front desk yet.
Yeah. There's one of them behind the reception desk, wearing a security guard.
I meant to turn off the ventilation, or do you have to?
He said that
Go to
we
the
can't
desk.
because he said that we can't because all external systems have been essentially shut off.
Yeah, shut off, or they're under control of something that, like, even your computer use skill, like, if you
Yeah,
try...
the security is too tight.
Like, if you try, like, it doesn't seem like any computer you've seen. Like, it's almost like it's using something that isn't actually, like, computer code. Like, it's something else.
Some sort of architecture I've never even seen before.
Yeah.
Using a completely different language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And it's not even, like, numbers. Like, it's, like, weird symbols that you
weird
have...
symbols.
Yeah. Now,
So, it seems like...
And I would think that if Kaminsky saw that there was, like, some kind of gas seeping in and we didn't know what it was, he would at least try to, like, pull his shirt up over.
Okay. Can I do something even funnier?
Sure.
Because I know of 2 mascot costumes that I could give to Kaminsky, and
I'm gonna say that you can only give one that you've come up with on spot, but that's gonna be the last one, and then the other one is gonna have to be the one that you haven't used that's in your background.
Those 2 would have been in pairs, so. But you know what? Sure, I'll go with it.
Okay. So.
Alright, so. Kaminsky.
What is he getting?
An Oriole.
He gets the Oriole bird.
Okay, and then
Fine, but I'm only wearing the head part.
And then who else is getting the other one? Who's getting the other one that's in your inventory?
Camille is
Describe
getting.
it.
Well, I will post an image.
Okay.
Oh, apparently it didn't like that one.
That's okay.
Just posted the link.
Yeah, I just posted the link. Let me actually. There we go.
Yeah, the one that
it still does not like that.
Here, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in.
Boom. Gotcha.
There we go.
Yeah. So it is. It's a little
it
bit.
somehow looks wrong. A little darker.
Yeah. So.
You want me to wear this?
I
I'm
mean,
not like
do you
a
want to
furry,
breathe
you know?
in what's coming in?
Yeah. If you don't, I will tell you that you will have to make a Constitution roll right now.
Fine.
Okay. So are you gonna try and sneak and do the computer use? Because it'll be a stealth roll first.
Shannon goes up to Camille real quick and says, "You look like Mom."
I'm not old enough to be a mother. Well, I guess I am, but
So, what do you say? Stealth rolls or what?
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a stealth roll if you're gonna go up and use the and try and do the computer use to
Oh shit!
to like activate the elevator. Unless you want to like
fight
unless
these motherfuckers.
unless you want to ask them to be like, hey, can we?
No, I'll roll stealth. I'm actually okay on stealth.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm
Oh,
horrible
fumble.
at it.
And you can't push a fumble.
This mascot
Wait.
costume is just too bulky for me. I'm not used to walking around in a mascot
Yeah, and
outfit.
because it's fumble, you're both going to be noticed, and you're going to fall prone. So
Hold
Ah,
up.
shit.
Oh, God. There's no performance.
there's acting.
there?
There's art. There's art like art performance or like art acting. But if you don't have any points in it, you just have one. Like it's counted as like a 1. So like there's a 1 in 100 shot. You could just like somehow make it.
Dang.
But
Can we say that Shannon's mascot costume gets stuck and rips
yeah, I'm gonna say it
like
gets
right in the pants on
Yeah.
the butt?
Yeah, let's go with that. But let's see. Okay.
My ass is hanging out now.
Then let's go with something a little more. Er. Or okay, so no wait, not this one. I'm trying to find a good one. Let's see. It's hard to find good.
Fight music.
Yeah, good like good. No, that's not good. Let's just do this classic. Okay, what is your dex, Shannon?
65.
65. Okay. Miles, yours is 49, right?
Yes.
49. Wayne,
55.
55. Okay. And Camille, yours is what, like 75 or 80?
85.
85. Okay.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Do any of you guys have like firearms prepared?
I did, I guess.
Okay. So then you're gonna get a plus 50, so you're gonna be at 99. So you actually go first. Miles, what do you want to do? You see these guys, they're crazed. They have that madness in their eyes.
I'm going to assume that when I point a gun directly at them, they still don't try to do anything.
Yeah, you see one of them actually has a gun of their own.
Okay, well then, Kaminsky sees that, he recognizes that gonna have to shoot someone probably, so I'm gonna go aim and shoot at the person who has a gun.
Okay, how are you gonna do like, sorry, what was I? Are you gonna be?
Where would I be anyway? Like, I'm gonna have to move first, right?
I mean, yeah, you'll move and then tell me how many like, cause how many attacks you want to do.
How does the RoboCop pistol work like that?
Yeah, it's just like
how many shots?
how many shots does the the RoboCop pistol have in like the movie?
It's a 21 round. It's 20 rounds in the magazine, 1 round in the chamber, and it shoots a 3-round burst.
Okay, so yeah, you can shoot up to 3 rounds.
It has unlimited ammo in the movie, but not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But,
in
not
the
in
movie,
the
so yeah, so you would
you never see him reload the gun. I don't think.
no, but yeah, it's gonna.
I'd say I don't have any reloads unless I find 9mm ammo.
Yeah. Okay, so which one you gonna be using the 9mm? Or do you want to use your 1911?
I'm just gonna go with. You know what? I want to do the RoboCop pistol.
Okay.
I typed it in, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah.
And I will do.
if only you'd gotten.
If I
pulse
type
rifle.
this in here right.
Yep. Go ahead.
Second.
Yep. So if you're aiming, it'll be a bonus die for the first one. Okay. So that's 8 damage, and they don't have any armor. So which one are you aiming at?
One of them that's armed. I'm not sure.
I'll say it's this one in the middle. So he's gonna take. He's gonna take 8 damage, and where were you aiming? Center mass.
I think I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I guess center mass. Yeah.
Okay. You hit.
I could try to incapacitate him, but
Yeah, you hit him in the gut, and it's bleeding pretty profusely. Like, you fucked this guy up pretty bad. Camille, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see Miles run out and hear the gunshot and pull mine out and run after him.
Okay. So, move yourself.
Is there one of these guys closer to Shannon?
No, they're equal. They're equal distance.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at this one. Just trying to, I'm assuming they're like the same distance, but maybe this one looks like to
Yeah.
me like
Yeah.
he's
yeah.
going after.
Yeah, this is the one that has a firearm. These other guys have, they have, let me check exactly what they have. The other ones have, one of them has a crowbar, one of them has a baseball bat. So,
Alright, so I will shoot at him then.
yeah, the one with the bat?
This guy.
Yeah, he has a bat. So, go ahead.
Okay.
So, aiming will give you a bonus die, and then if you're, how many rounds can your gun fire off in a single?
Is that the 1/3?
Yeah, so it can
Attacks?
shoot up to 3. Your first one would get a bonus die, your second one would be flat, and then your third one would be at a penalty. Would be with a penalty die.
Okay.
Or you can just
I'll
shoot
try
one.
to shoot.
Okay.
I'll try to shoot 3 times.
Okay, so make me your first.
First one.
Yep,
and then
roll a bonus. Okay, you hit him for 9 damage. Where were you aiming?
Probably his legs.
Okay, you kneecap him, and you see like little shards of bone as he doesn't cry out, which is weird, but and he barely stays on his feet, but somehow he's gritting through the pain. Now make your second
Alright.
shot, just flat.
Wince and fire again.
Okay, and you only do 1 damage, but that's enough. He falls to the ground dead. How do you kill him?
As I winced and after recoil, my aim went a little bit higher and hit him kind of center mass.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that you hit him between the legs, and as he dies, you just hear. Well, you guys know.
My cross!
And then you hear a
I
voice.
love that.
You never shoot someone in the balls, dude.
It's not good, come here.
Kaminsky's gonna say, Damn, you shot his dick up and you weren't even using the RoboCop pistol.
Okay, Shannon, what do you want to do?
I'm prone, right? So I guess it's just getting up gonna be my action?
I'll say that you can get up and I'll let you make a swing because I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible so I can get you guys to the finale and we can then start chapter 6, the final one, next week.
All right, bet. So yeah, she gets up and she magically somehow pulls Conan's sword off her back. I don't know how it was attached. Shannon doesn't even know how it was attached to her back. And she raises it over her head and she goes, "Ah."
Okay.
And she swings at the one in front of her right here.
And I'm going to make you a little devil's bargain. For, basically, if you fail, normally you can't push a roll. I mean, you can't push a roll, but, like, you can spend luck, and I will also allow you to spend sanity to either in place of luck or to increase the damage, if you decide to. You don't have to decide before you attack, though.
Wait, I can do what?
You could use...
I can use luck?
You can use luck on, like, combat rolls you can't push them, but I will also let you use sanity, like, basically you can
sanity.
You can use sanity in place of luck, to either do that or to increase the damage. Each point of sanity is an extra damage, but specifically for the Conan sword, and because there's almost something guiding your blade.
Okay.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Roll me with a bonus die, or do you want to use 5 luck or sanity?
I'll use 5 sanity.
Okay. Lower your sanity by 5. And that's a success. And I will let you, do you want to re-roll the damage?
Yeah, sure. So do I just roll the attack again?
Yeah, just roll the attack and we'll see what the damage is.
Okay.
Okay, you just...
better.
Yeah, 7 damage. Okay. And how do you kill this dude?
Yeah, so the sword's raised above my head, and I come down in a, like, diagonal slash from my right to my left downward. So basically, I'm hitting him on top of his left collarbone and cutting through his chest, like, all the way down through his chest.
And now that
before, as the body is, like, being chopped, Shannon yells out, "The lamentation of the women."
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You also you have to now make me an intelligence roll because you used 5 sanity in one go. So make me an intelligence roll. Okay, that's not great because you don't want to succeed. You have a bout of madness, but I've decided exactly what it's going to be.
Yay!
Just like Wayne losing himself in the identity of his mascot, you're holding this sword, and you feel the channeling of Conan himself. You are Conan. You look at... Yeah. You are Conan. Like, you look down and you see the muscly fucking Mr. Universe body of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hell yeah.
And in, like, the reflection of the pool of blood that you've just created, you see Arnold as Conan's face in the reflection.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Wayne, what are you gonna do?
Well, Wayne's gonna come out running
Okay.
and swing at the last homeless guy.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, roll me brawl. Okay.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah. By the way, Shannon, roll me a d10.
Okay.
That's gonna tell how many rounds this is that you're in Bout of Madness lasts for. Okay, only 2 rounds. And
Not
then,
too bad.
Yeah, and then roll me another d10 for how many hours it's gonna, like, basically any sanity loss will trigger the same Bout of Madness. 10 hours. So if you lose any any sanity in the next 10 hours, you will,
I'll think I'm Arnold again.
Yep. And not just Arnold. You'll think you're Conan, it's just that you happen to look like Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is going to attack you, Wayne.
I must kill Thulsa Doom.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. For Chrome.
For Chrome.
And he misses. Okay, and after the first round of combat, you go back to 49, so... Camille, it's your turn again.
Grow up. I want to watch Conan the Barbarian.
Don't we all?
Alright, Camille's gonna jump out to the door and see one guy left standing and try to shoot him.
Okay, are you aiming?
Yes.
Okay, so then first with a bonus die, are you going to shoot multiple rounds or not?
I'm gonna shoot one because now there's other people
Okay,
around
so
and
yeah, roll me with
gonna be
bonus die.
careful.
Okay, you do 18 damage.
Nice shot.
How do you kill this guy? Because you just did almost twice his full health in one shot.
18 damage straight to the forehead.
Yeah, you just...
Right
And,
between the eyes.
Yeah, and on the like reception screen behind him, that's like kind of, it's basically like every couple seconds it changes to show a different company in their office. The blood just like splashes onto that screen and it like fizzles for a second. And yeah, what do you want to do now? Combat is effectively over, but these guys will join. Like they are on their way if you don't get your shit done quickly.
Okay, so Shannon hops onto the like in the the reception seat and gets onto the computer.
Okay.
Oh, actually, first, can I check the hobo that is dressed in the security guard's outfit for a employee key card?
He doesn't have one.
Okay, then I'll get on the computer and roll my computer skill.
Okay.
Computer use.
It's gonna be success. Okay. So, oh man, you were so close to a literally one different would have been a hard success. But yeah, you're able to basically lock the you're able to unlock the elevator, and so you'll have a key on your phone that when you go into the elevator, you will you'll be able to go yeah, you'll
To
be
any floor.
yeah, to however close yeah, so yeah.
Okay, so I tell the group, I go, I got it. It's unlocked. We can go upstairs. We
By
can
the way,
take the elevator.
do you guys have the meteorite fragments with you?
I would say at this point, yes.
Okay, good. So,
They should still be in Shannon's bag.
yep. So, you go up.
Yeah, we're going up.
Okay. So, let me make sure I have something understood. Let's see. So, do you stop at the planetarium, or there is something one step above called the technical floor?
Maybe we go there first because we didn't even know about it.
Okay. So let me
I feel like the planetarium is probably where the actual ritual is happening, but this technical floor maybe. Yeah, the technical floor might have been a good idea to go to first.
okay. Place yourself.
Oh, what is this? What is this cool little drawing off the side of the map?
That is I forget. I'll have to look it up, but
I'm assuming it's maybe like a close-up of what's like on the front of the pod.
yeah, exactly. Now you
Okay.
see a body.
I feel like we would have come up these stairs back here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
good call. Ah, you are right, Camille. We did come out these stairs back here.
Shannon, quit being a nerd. This is not the time.
who is Shannon? I do not know this Shannon. My name is Conan. I'm here. I'm here to destroy Tulsa Doom.
Yeah. So
Wayne is there. Miles is just face palming right now.
Is it because it's a cat
Surrounded by
costume?
insane people.
The lamentation of the women.
So, you see a dead body. Head's missing. It's like cracked off, and
Bro, that's cracked.
yeah. Let me see. Did I didn't? I could have sworn I did. But you see a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm Ariadna Valverde." There we go.
Oh God, it's Ariadna Valverde.
And
Ariana Grande.
oh no, even worse. So, you see that that machine, that
I guess she
profane
didn't fake her
machine.
death.
Oh,
It's powered by the pineal glands of the slain priests. You can actually see them now over the speakers.
Can we roll for sanity?
Yes.
damn it, cheese. Hey, it didn't matter. Shannon still got it, even though she's insane.
So, what do you guys want to do? You can hear this profane chant.
How much sanity do I lose?
Let me check. Did you fail? Failure is
Wayne and
1d20.
Miles failed.
Failure is 1d20.
Wow.
Success is 1d8.
1d8. Wow.
Well, Wayne's going farther down the hole.
Okay.
You and me both, Wayne. You and me both.
It is a race to the bottom. I'm at 15 sanity.
Yep.
Oh, you're way lower than me.
So, Miles, you lose 9. Your bout of madness is...
Do I?
Yep. Roll me intelligence first.
Do I go insane at the number or when I go over the?
At the number or over it. Basically...
Okay, well then
equal
I
to-
guess I just went indefinitely insane.
Okay, so then I'm gonna say your bout of madness is that you see the rest of your fellow investigators as fellow soldiers, and you see this giant thing as a whole group of enemy combatants. And you see this dead civilian on the ground. Now, that would have been if it was a bout of madness, but because you're indefinitely insane, you can't avoid it. So, yeah.
So I didn't need to roll intelligence.
Yeah, that was my bad because I thought you were just temporarily. But yeah, anyways, what are you guys gonna do? You have the meteorite
it.
fragments. You're gonna try and kill it?
Wait. No, not killing it. We're gonna shove the meteorite fragments in its brain.
Remember to draw the circles.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Wayne, you're in another bout of madness. You're Billy again.
I was always Billy.
Yeah. Now, you hear the
Excuse me, I gotta go see if I can do something real quick.
EA, Shub-Niggurath. You hear the chant over the speakers of the entire building, like rising up like a migratory wave to the limits of the universe, like a signal lighting the way for the transfer of cosmic energy, which was freed in the last stage of the cycle. It has hit midnight. Now, who here wants to make me an intelligence roll?
Gonna say Kamitzi's gonna be like, don't you guys see what's going on here? Corporal Wilson, get in there. We need to secure the perimeter.
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna say, "Aye, Captain." And I roll my intelligence.
Okay, so you remember specifically in the video that they drew those 3 concentric circles and placed the fragments in order in a place close to the, like, in their case, Morjalak. And you know specifically the name.
Right, that was the worm god from that one thing.
Exactly.
And this is technically our Morjalak.
Effectively, yes.
So, yeah.
Let's see
So,
if
Shannon.
Camille. Okay, Camille thinks of it too.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah, Camille.
Okay,
Best friends forever.
Okay, so I have a feeling I know what Camille is thinking. So we're gonna go in Dex order. Camille, if you want to do something, do it first.
I need to. I don't know what you think I'm thinking. Well, I think Camille is going to run up and start the circles
Okay.
with a tube of lipstick
Okay.
in her pocket.
Now, we're not really dealing with too much sophistication, so since Shannon, you got a critical success on your intelligence, you get to go immediately after, regardless of Dex order. Though I think you would have been next anyways.
Okay. Yeah. I follow Camille over to where she's drawing the circles, and I think back on the video. Hold on, let me see. Let me look at my notes real quick. Yeah, and I start placing the 3 fragments, the 3 stellar fragments
Okay.
into the circles, and I put them in the right order. And
Now,
yeah.
Okay.
I was looking to see if maybe they chanted anything, but they didn't, so
Yeah.
I set them down into the circles.
So, as you're going, all of you, that's gonna be,
Tentacles.
yeah, so, which of you has the lowest luck?
My luck's 51.
Okay.
Mine is 50.
Anybody else?
I think. Or did I
That's
just
how-
improve it?
Oh
Oh
my
no,
god.
it's 58 now because I got the luck improvement roll.
Your
Was
character
messing with some
portrait is
stuff.
amazing.
Give me a second.
I love that.
What's my luck? My luck is 35, so...
Okay, what about the rest of you?
Here, I'll just type mine. 51.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's
anybody-
58.
Does anybody have lower than... Okay, so nobody has lower than Wayne.
Wayne's the worst, yeah.
Wayne, you take 12 damage.
Oh, fuck.
Jeez.
You're dead.
Does being in the costume give me any damage mitigation?
Unfortunately not.
Cool.
Don't worry.
Then
Don't worry. You'll understand all in time. Now,
then Billy the Marland is dead.
Billy, no!
yeah,
Holy shit!
Miles, you see this as one of your fellow soldiers. You actually see Jason die again. What do you guys want to do?
Jesus.
Wait. That was not a failure roll.
Oh, I basically did 4 to attack all of you, and the one that got you.
Ah, okay, there was one success.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
now I see it.
Does Kaminsky get a turn yet? Or?
Yeah, you guys. We're not doing this super formal, so.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say that I see that and it's just like it fills me with rage now.
Okay, go ahead.
You bastards! You killed my friend!
Okay, go ahead.
Damn, Taliban. I'm just gonna start shooting.
Damn Palaman.
Okay, yeah, fire away. Okay. I don't know
It
why
doesn't
that...
play a sound
that's-
if it.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a fail.
Oh, the
malfunction.
gun malfunction.
It shouldn't be,
Yeah.
because that was a 68. It only malfunctions on the 98. Yeah, but anyways. So... Yeah, you miss. It's gonna go again. Which of you guys has the lowest luck?
I think it's Kaminsky.
I think Kaminsky has 50, and I'm at 51, and Camille's at 52.
Okay.
I have 58. I forgot I did the luck improvement.
Okay, so who
Okay,
is
then
this?
I have the lowest. I do.
What's your maximum
Shannon.
health?
12.
You take 18 damage, and
And I'm dead.
so Camille,
Was
what do
I
you want
able
to
to
do?
place the?
Yes, you were.
Okay.
Yeah, and they are humming. And there's
Glad
this
I was able to
strange,
place it at least.
It's everything is actually now, as you've done that, as you fall to the ground dead, everything falls silent. What do you want to do, Camille? There's this weird bubble of silence.
Emil just saw Shannon get knocked clear across the room. Basically, she shields her like face with her arms and like just like falls over backwards and rolls, just trying like, it's just like almost like she got blown back by a force,
Okay.
and basically tries to hide behind this thing, whatever this is.
Okay. Now, Miles, what do you want to do in this?
Well, now I've just seen my friend killed, and how long is this madness gonna go on for?
Let's see. Did you roll? Roll me a d10, and that'll be how many rounds. 6. So you've been.
I've
through
already
one.
done 2 or
Yeah. So
1.
yeah, 2. I'm gonna say 2. So you've got 4.
You killed Jason. You killed Corporal Wilson. You won't take me. I'm just gonna begin, I guess.
Okay. So
That's-
go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. You said that's what Miles is doing, so he's going insane.
Okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
You fail.
I'm gonna roll it again because I want to hear the sound. Or not. Okay, forget it.
Okay. So everything comes to a stop, and you
I'm
experience.
gonna play the sound.
Yeah, everything everything fades to black for all of you. Now,
So I hate it when movies do a sudden cut to white and just
Oh.
blinds you.
yeah, so let me you wake up, all of you.
Okay.
And you see a sort of it's like a sort of jump, I guess you would say. You see, it's almost like an alternate reality, like you're seeing for example, like right now you're seeing Maine. Looks like it looks familiar to you, Shannon. To the rest of you, you don't recognize it, but it's uncanny but it's beautiful. It's utterly beautiful. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Damn.
Things are about to get fucking weird.
Did we do it, guys? Did we do it? Did we stop them from
You won't know until next week.
changing reality?
I guess we'll find out next week, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that, even if it was a little rushed.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine because I think honestly we started off a little slow.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of the group, but I felt a little lost at the beginning of the session as to what like we were even trying to do or figure out. But
Yeah, that was
once we
probably
finally
your fault.
started, no, I don't think it was. Honestly, I don't think it was. I think it was just
Those hobos were just so rude.
yeah, that fucking first guy was just so rude. No,
Oh, yeah.
no, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
he
it was. I don't think it was your fault at all. But once it started picking up and shit, like, yeah, that shit was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck just happened though.
Yep.
Me and Wayne just got fucking clapped hard by some fucking tentacle
Tentacle
porn.
whipped.
Or did you?
Yeah.
Or did you? Or was that a
Or
hallucination?
did we?
Or was that a hallucination? Did you inhale too much of that gas? And this is
Yeah.
all just a mad dream?
Well, Shannon can tell you that. None of it's real.
Yep. She
Hell
gets,
yeah.
She sees the word beginning and chapter 6.
God.
And that's where we leave it. You guys don't know whether it was a success or if it failed. All you know
Fuck.
is that you'll start to get some pieces together next week.
Hell yeah.
I'd say as Miles definitely didn't help at the end there. He just went
Nah, he
off
helped.
the reservation.
Yeah.
I mean, we all kind of lost it there at the end, so
Which
honestly,
is
it's
kind of
fine.
how it's supposed to go,
It should
you know?
be. Yeah.
I mean, I am waiting for Wayne to get into the single digits of sanity.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, excuse me,
Oh, yeah.
not Wayne, Billy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Billy.
now permanently
Like,
Billy.
Can you actually switch his icon?
Yes, absolutely. Send me a like PNG.
I
copy.
actually did upload the picture
Okay, yeah, I can.
as his picture. If you can use that as the icon.
Can
All
you
right,
guys put
fellas,
in
I'm
the
gonna
notes?
hop out.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow
Yep.
or next week.
Yep. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And good
Yep.
night, everybody.